psychologist Adam Joseph, Alicia Vittorelli, Shirley Malicott, and Brian Tabb.
It is 4:30 and Action News continues.
With details on the Delaware County principal charged with possessing child pornography.
And a broken promise leads to a precedent-breaking move. How a woman convinced a court to tear up her prenup.
Also a hero cop in action. An officer rescues a teenager from a burning car, dragging him to safety with only seconds to spare.
But we begin with the disturbing new details on a middle school principal's mysterious suspension last year. Back in October, we told you Dr. Troy Tchaikovsky stepped down as head of Springton Lake Middle School amid a federal investigation. Today we learned that many parents' fears were confirmed. That investigation was related to child pornography. For more on the charges filed today, we go live to Action News reporter Sarah Bloomquist in media. Sarah?
Well, Shirley, the accusations against the former principal here at Springton Lake Middle School are sure to shock this community. Many here knew that there was a federal investigation ongoing and that he had been placed on leave, but many are just learning now for the first time the nature of that investigation, that the former principal is charged with possessing child porn. Former principal Troy Tchaikovsky is charged with one count of possession of child pornography. In October, federal agents with the U.S. Postal Inspection Service served a search warrant on his Chester County home, specifically looking for child porn. Prosecutors say they found 2 flash drives and 48 CDs and DVDs with child pornography hidden inside the house. Tchaikovsky was hired as the principal of Springton Lake Middle School in July. He was placed on leave after the superintendent learned of an ongoing federal investigation. But administrators and parents never knew the nature of that investigation until today. In a statement, Tchaikovsky's attorney told Action News Troy Tchaikovsky is an adult survivor of childhood sex abuse who, within the last 4 years, collected images that depict adolescent boys. He has now sought help and has been receiving psychiatric treatment to help him cope with this abuse and its consequences. In a separate statement, the superintendent said, prior to the release of this information, Dr. Tchaikovsky resigned his position in which he worked for the Rose Tree Media School District for only 14 weeks. There is no evidence that Dr. Tchaikovsky ever mistreated any of our children. For this, we are all relieved and thankful. Now, prosecutors tell Action News that some of the children in the images have been identified, but not all, and they cannot say with absolute certainty that no children here were harmed. Tchaikovsky's attorney tells Action News his client will plead guilty. Live in media, Delaware County, I'm Sarah Bloomquist, Channel 6 Action News.
All right, Sarah, thank you.